No, you good.
Alright, so yeah, I've been making music for 5 or 6 years. I recorded my first song my sophomore year of high school. I actually cut Mr. Williams' chemistry class to go record it in the DVS room at ACLC, and he got really mad at me. But that's where it all started, on one of Zach Run's beats, and he now goes by 40 Hertz. And I recently came out with my new album on April 21st, which just happens to be my birthday. This is the date it was completed. It's called Khaki. I had a lot of fun making this. It was my first project I wrote and recorded completely sober. I quit smoking weed for about 3 months now, and it's changed my life. You feel me? But I'm gonna pop this in. Might play some of this shit in the background or something.
So where can we find you at? Where can we hear about you?
Yeah, I got my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Zander with the T. Zander was taken, so Zander with the T at the end. I just made an Instagram page at Make Something, just one word, no G, Make Something, no spaces, nothing like that. On my SoundCloud, there's a list of all my previous projects to download. This is actually my 12th project that I've released, and it was a big deal, because like 12 is an important number, I feel like, and it was cool to see the progression. I posted all the album cover art for all my projects on my Instagram, and it was like a perfect set of 4 rows, you know what I'm saying, of pictures of all my album art. And it was cool to see the progression. And as I was making the album art to this one, I realized that I felt like I was really finally getting somewhere. It looked really professional, like the back and the front, like it just looked like a real album, and I felt really good about it. And the response I got from this project was actually like greater than I even expected, because I just make shit for myself. I make music for myself, and first and foremost, and people saying that this was my best project and that they can finally listen to it all the way through, and saying that they weren't able to listen to my other stuff all the way through, and like that kind of hurt, but it was a really good compliment at the same time, like hearing that I've finally progressed and gotten somewhere to a respectable level or whatever. And this year I'm hoping to drop at least 2 more albums. This is the first. I want to drop 3 albums this year. So within the next 4 months, expect the new one to come out. It'll either be called Cake for Breakfast or Illuminate. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna release first, but that'll all be put in the works. I got some new videos coming out soon. I'm about to go to Portland on May 6th and work with my friend Wrestler, who and shoot another video out there. I have some other videos on Vimeo and YouTube. I'm working on getting them all on YouTube right now. But yeah, I feel like I forgot to mention on my SoundCloud, there's the list to download all my previous projects. Maybe I said that, but it's all for free. Passing it all out for free. Download them. You know what I mean? Check them out. See the progression. Listen to my old Ratchet songs. Listen to my new better songs or whatever. But about this project Khaki, I wanted to do an even mix of like grimy, trappy songs and then love songs. So like every other song is a love song or like a grimy song, and I felt like it gave it a cool mix and kind of like was able to be like to a wider audience or whatever. I tried to not swear so much on the love songs so that they could, you know, get on the radio or something. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that went behind this project. I was going through some weird stuff. Like I just quit smoking. Like just was going through this crazy breakup with this psycho female, and like everything was just like falling into place and like working out. You know what I mean? Like I don't really sing on songs, but here I am singing. Feel me? Okay, that's alright, that's enough of that. But Yeah, all these beats I was working real close with the producers. I even got Yaf from Alameda out here on a beat, and he's actually featured on the song as well. Got Maxwell Sage on some production. Got my friend Polo Towels. His name is Ali from Santa Rosa. Got my other friend Raspy Meow. His name is also Max. I met him in Portland, and now he stays in New Orleans. Got another cool feature, my man Malaman from Malachi from Hawaii on here. He stopped by. But he was in California for like a couple days, and last time he was out here it was like 3 years ago. But this is the second time I've ever hung out with him in person, and both times we were in the studio, and that was like a really cool experience. This project could not have been done without the help of all those people I just mentioned. Can't forget to mention my friend Zach Hertz, who produced arguably one of the hardest beats I've ever got my hands on. He's really talented. We sat down. He made that beat in like less than an hour. I wrote to it right then and there, and the song is just nuts. It's called Muck. It's one of my favorite songs I ever made. The song with Yaf is called Cilantro. I made that for all the spicy you feel me, you know what I'm saying? I mentioned that in the beginning of the song too. Don't want to be repetitive, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Had to give a shout out to them real things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, my next step is honestly doing shows. Like, I really need to start doing shows. I've only done a handful of them. And most of them are in Portland too. My homie Wrestler put me on 2 shows out there so far, and this will be my 4th visit. And last time I was there, we made a short EP called ZZZ, because his name is Zach and my name is Zander, and then it was just, the whole concept was about like sleeping and like the first couple songs, like it's like about waking up and then like it's about like just concepting dreaming and like sleeping and waking up and stuff like that. It's only 3 songs, but that was the last project we put out, and just to stay on that topic, like the past couple years, like 2013 and 14, I only put out 1 project a year, and that was really bad for me, because the project I put out in 2013 called Mummy Raps, there was only 6 songs on it, and 3 out of those 6 songs I already had written like 2 years ago. So like that project was in the making for a while, but that just goes to show like how like lazy I had been being. Like maybe I was uninspired, you know, involved with this girlfriend who was driving me nuts and selling weed and shit, and like quit all that. I quit selling, quit smoking, left that crazy girl, and came out with this new album Khaki, and I just I finally feel like I'm back in the zone. It's a weird feeling when like I'm into writing music. It completely absorbs me. Like I really can't stop. I can't help it. I don't know how it happens. I don't know how it comes out of me. And when I listen to the project when it's done, I don't even know who the person is, honestly, that's on the songs. I don't know who I am, like, on these songs. Like, I'm like, is that really me? Like, I'm this person and shit? Like, when I listen to my old stuff, too, I'm like, I can't believe that was me. Like, it's like, trippy to hear myself on a song, because I don't know. It's like an alternate person, not an alternate personality, but like a spirit guide comes out of me and, like, writes these songs. I don't know how I write them, don't know how I come up with these ideas. Like, I'm not trying to, like...
Them sprinklers about to hit you.
I thought it was raining for a second. I was down making it rain out here.
Real fast.
But yeah, like, yeah, what was I was just saying how, like, I really, like, this music shit absorbs me. Like, when I get into it, I can't stop. Like, I don't, like, and a lot of times the beat is what inspires it. Like, and this song specifically was, how do I bring it back? This one?
I think so.
Yeah. This song, I just want to play it real quick, a little bit louder. This song, like, when I heard the beat, a lot of times it's the beat that brings the words out of me. I don't know how it happened, but this was about this crazy female, so me.
They told me not to eat the pudding, yeah. Anything I would have done, these bitches that I couldn't get. Time, space, continue, once between me and all of my friends. Put down that blunt, you can't see me for who I really
You'll notice me reference, like, lot of things that happen like in my life at the moment. It's always about stuff that's involving me at the moment. Even if it's a little bit far-fetched, some of the lines, it's always inspired by things around me and the people that affect my life and stuff, and whatever's happening. Like, it's always current with my life, and that's what's cool about this music, because when I listen to my old stuff, I always remember what I was going through at that time. There's always like little secret things I put in the lines that I might only understand if other people catch them. That's cool, but it's always stuff for me. And like, what I'm trying to do is maybe start making music for everybody, and that's, you know, that's what I try to do with this project too, is try to make some songs that everyone would relate to and everyone would be feeling, and not just make stuff for myself. And yeah, like, this makes me want to talk about one of my older projects, Inspired by You. I was going through another crazy like breakup thing, and like I literally went crazy and like dropped out of college and spent like night and day writing and rehearsing these songs. Like, I wouldn't, like, it's all I did. I would wake up and start working on this stuff until the sun went down, and like till it was nighttime. You know what I mean? Like when I get into it, I don't know what is going on, but I just start going through it and like just start writing, and I'm really excited because that feeling is back now again, and I'm finally back into it, and I think it has a lot to do with me finally quitting smoking weed, and hopefully indefinitely, you know. I mean, I like smoking, but you know, it's time to grow up, you know what I mean? Like, maybe on some once in a while stuff, weed is not a bad thing. It's inspirational. It obviously inspired a lot of the music and a lot of my life, and you know, I don't regret it at all. It's just the paths I were taking just led me to be too comfortable with where I was. So not smoking finally made me realize, like, wow, like I haven't made any new music, like I'm still just a kid, you know, like it's time to grow up, you know what I mean? And I hope that like this year, but you know, I know this year I'm gonna do these projects and finish my goal, because you know, with weed, it's just was holding me back. Like, even though I came out with a couple projects over the last couple of years, like in 2012 I dropped like 3 or 4 projects, and I was super busy. I don't know how I was doing that, smoking all that weed, but now it's easier. Like, now it's easier to write. Like, I sit down and like a lot of these songs I wrote in like a day. Like the first 3 songs I wrote in a day. Like, my friend came over with these beats and I wrote to him right then and there, and it was crazy because I didn't have any line, like none of the lines I used were because I save a lot of lines. Like, I'll take notes all the time, like I'll write stuff down, and I just have like a fat catalog of lines and ideas and stuff that I just go pull from when I need inspiration. But a lot of these songs I just wrote straight from the heart, and it was crazy because that hasn't happened in a long time, and I really feel like, you know, I can't help but say, like, I'm so happy I quit smoking. Like don't get me wrong, I fuck with weed, don't you feel me? Like, but it's time, you know what I mean? It's time to start growing.
Yeah.
It's time to start moving on. Like,
growing weed now.
That too. You feel me? No, yeah, that's something I started thinking about too. Like, but yeah, like, yeah, I'm just trying to be focused on these shows. Like, I'm trying to be focused on just the music grind in general. I've been sleeping on myself. I've been sleeping on my friends. I need to start, you know, when I dropped this project, a lot of my friends actually went and posted it and was promoting it, and I didn't even ask them. And then I realized, like, damn, throughout these years, these same friends have released projects or done art shows and stuff, and I didn't try to promote none of it. And it's because I'm not really active on social media. I don't take it that seriously, but I realize that the internet is a huge part of getting out there. And I have like no internet pool. I have like no followers. I don't try and get followers and stuff. I never really cared about it, but I realize now it's really important to like get yourself out there. And like all these like females and dudes who don't, you know, they're not really, they just have like thousands of followers just for like working Instagram. They just work it like a job, and like I don't want to do that, but I need to start cross-promoting and supporting my friends as artists too. If we all were together promoting ourselves and supporting each other in the way that they supported this project when it came out, we could all already be where we wanted to be, you know. Like I have friends that have thousands of followers, and like they won't post my stuff if I ask them, because they're like, you know, I got you know, like they just want the greed. It's like a greedy thing. Like, you get greedy with the followers and stuff, but if we all really help each other, like, we could all have as many followers, we could all have, you know, the same uprising, we could all move up together and stuff, you know what I mean? Like I want to help everybody. I want to put everyone on too. I want to start not like a label, but like, you know, I take this make something thing seriously. Like, make something, you know, we could all be making something better. I want to like be able to put my friends on, like, you know, like my friend Aaron. I don't want to just bust him out, but like I want to be able to like give that fool a job somehow, like, you know what I mean? Like get big with this thing and like give him something to do, like put my friends on, give back to the community that always supported me, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't even know what else to say right now. But this is Cilantro. This is the song with Yop. I gotta bring this back. This is the one I feel like this one could really get there. I might just have to let this one play and shut up. Feel me? Yeah. Make something. 23. Just turned 23. I dropped this project on my 23rd birthday. I'm trying to do it.
Where are you from?
From Oakland originally. I moved to Alameda for high school. I moved to Alameda like a year before I started high school. But yeah, I was from Oakland originally. Went to school in Hayward, and yeah, I moved out here, and I've been living in Alameda for a while. Went to high school at Encinal. I moved to Santa Rosa for a while. That's how I met the dude who produced the first few songs in this, Polo Towels. I moved back to help to be back, you know, because I was living in Santa Rosa, driving out here every weekend to record songs. So it was like, why am I living out there? I need to just be back here where the music's at and where all my friends are at that want to make the music with me. And also, my mom needed help. You know, I was paying rent out there. My mom needed some money, help with the house and stuff, so I started paying rent with my mom. So, and it's all good, because then I get to be with my family, get to be with my friends out here. You know what I mean? And like, this is where it's happening. This is where the music's at. You know, the studios out here that I go to. Shout out Matthew Strasser, he's right down the street. Yeah. I don't know what to say right now. You got any questions?
Nah, that's good.
Rambling.
Nah, you just keep. It's all good, man. It's all good.
But yeah, this is the Cilantro banger right here, produced by Yop.
So how'd you get connected with Yop?
Yop, I met him. Well, he's my good friend. This is one of my best friends, Caleb, aka Rumble, aka Rebel Stillskin. He's like probably one of my best friends and most influential people in my life right now, and that's his twin brother. And me and Caleb, we painted a lot for a while, we did graffiti a lot for a while, but we both kind of put that on the back burner for our careers, because he takes his videos seriously. This dude Caleb, he makes my music videos for the most part. He does all my videos and edits them, and he's been getting really good at that. And he takes his art really seriously, and he's someone that I've been working with for a while, because he's as serious as I am, and so is Yop. And this is Yop rapping right now, but we all take this very seriously, and like a lot of people like are just like, they're like lazy, or like they don't like, you know, this is what we want to do. Like K wants to, you know, do art, and, well, you know, not like become famous off art. We both agree, like, we want to eat, we want to live comfortably, we want to eat off what we want to do, what we love to do. It's not so much about being famous, we just want to, you know, we want to be able to live comfortably doing what we love, and that's entirely possible, and that's how I met Yop. And Yop is an insanely good producer, and he's very slept on, and been working with him more. We got a few more songs in the works right now. He's been sending me beats and stuff. And I can't believe I haven't been working with him this whole time, knowing how long I've been hanging out with his twin brother. And yeah, the dude Yaf, also from Alameda. This is Muck right here. This song Muck, my homie Zach produced. 40 Hertz. He's a person I worked with first initially. We made our first album together. He produced the whole thing. We worked real hard on that. It's called Make Something. That was my second project to release. It all really started with that dude, and I need to start working with him again too. He makes insanely raw beats now. 40 Hertz, Zach Run. You're for sure gonna be hearing that. But he's got so much production out there. It's crazy. Like he's lightweight. I mean, he's kind of ahead of us in a lot of ways in the music game. Like he has like a huge buzz. Like fools like know about his beats. They cash him out for beats. And I tried to pay him for this beat, and he refused. Like he was glad that we were working again. You know what I mean? We used to work on stuff all the time, and that's something else. I'm mainly going to be working with 40 Hertz, Yaf, and Max on my next few projects for production, because I mean just listen to this beat, it's crazy. My bad.
That's good.
No, this beat's just, yeah, this dude Zach, man, crazy producer. He takes it seriously too, you know. He's not lazy. He works on this stuff every day. He's always busy. I got to schedule like weeks in advance to even hang out with him. He's always busy.
Max? For Max?
Nah, for Zach.
Zach? Oh, Zach.
Yeah. I wonder who's calling me. I bet it's Caleb. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you right back. But yeah, that was the dude Caleb, you know, just checking in. That's really one of my best friends. Like, he supports me so tough, it's crazy. Like I swear sometimes I don't know what I'd be doing if it wasn't for him. He really pushes me more than anyone else. Like he always he's the one who told me I should make a music Instagram. He's the one who does my videos. He promotes my stuff more than anybody. He's going to Portland with me on May 6th to make more videos out there and work with Wrestler and just like hang out and stuff. He's really a big influence in my life, and we've always been kicking it. And our birthdays are a week apart actually. And this project was actually finished on his birthday on April 14th, and then I dropped it a week later. And it was cool. You know, I set these release dates to really motivate myself. I started working on this stuff March 15th, and I said, okay, I think April 21st is a good day to drop it. It was a Tuesday. That's like the day music comes out and stuff for some reason. And I was like, okay, April 21st, I'm gonna do this. And you know, one of the producers, Polo Towels, was kind of like, oh, dude, that's too soon. You should take your time or whatever. But you know, if you know, a month is plenty of time to do an album. A month is plenty of time to write, you know, 10 songs. It's nothing, you know. And my next project should come out on August 6th is the next date that I set, which is about 4 months out. And I think that's plenty of time to get it done. And I'm really gonna push myself, and I feel like there's no way that I'm not gonna do it. You know, it's just a matter of collecting the beats. The beats are like the most important part. And I think that the real success of this album here is the beats. Like a lot of these beats, like this beat right now is made by Maxwell Sage. I've been saving this beat for years. Like he sent me this beat almost 3 years ago, maybe even longer than that. And I don't know like why I never used it, but it's cool because I don't think I was ready for it, you know. Like sometimes I get a beat that's so raw and it just stumps me. I'm like, wow, like I can't even write to this right now, it's so good. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the beats are like the main draw to like a good album. I feel like, because I feel like people listen to the beats before they listen to the lyrics sometimes, especially, you know, with radio stuff. Like people like it if it's a good beat. It doesn't matter if the lyrics are good. And I feel like my lyrics have always been, you know, okay, but the beats have been, you know, also okay. And I feel like that's why my stuff hasn't really taken off. And maybe it's because I don't know why, but all of a sudden this project's only been out for less than a week, and it's already gotten over 100 downloads, and that's a huge record, because my most downloaded thing only has 190 downloads, and that's like, I'm still wondering, who the heck downloaded all that stuff, but like, who are they? I want to know, but at the same time, it's cool to know that there's people out there just listening to that stuff, only 100 downloads. Already 100 downloads, like, that's insane, and I feel like people maybe realize now that this is more of a serious hobby of mine. It's always been a hobby, but now it's like a more serious passion, and I don't see a career like really sprouting from it, but I really do hope that it becomes, who knows where it could take me. I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, my bad, it's a little loud. But yeah, another beat by Maxwell Sage. Max has always been a huge supporter of my stuff too. He's the first person to shoot me beats out here, besides my dude Zach, of course. But Max always shoots me beats. Like, he sent me a beat to my email the other day. He was just like, check your email, and it was a sick beat, and I just finished writing to it actually before I came to meet up with Manny over here, who's been a friend for a long time since NSNL days, and it's cool, like, blood is thicker than water, you know what I'm saying? People you've been cool with for a long time, don't forget that. Like, if you still have friends that are from high school and you guys are still in communication and still get along, that is a lot, you know what I mean? That's huge, because a lot of people I was cool with in high school aren't cool with me now, and it's sad. Like, it's sad to see, like, the path that everyone takes, and we all split up and stuff. We all used to be cool and friends when things were simpler, and it's amazing to see that people still stick together sometimes and still, are cool and stuff like that. And yeah, I've been ranting. I forgot even what I was saying earlier.
Do you want to know what was the real friendship tester for me? Was when you stole my airhead in gym class. You remember that? When you took that airhead from me?
Really? I was like, bruh, here. Can you hold this for me? I'm about to go run over here and play a game. And you were like, I got you, bro. And I came back, and you looked at me, and your mouth was hella full, and I was like, are you serious? And you were like... And I just was like, yeah, I ate him. Oh, dude. Damn, I apologize for that. I was hella ratchet in high school.
We all were.
Yeah.
We all were. It's good, though. It's real good.
Yeah.
It happens. You live and you learn.
Yeah.
But you make it, though. Or you made it.
Yeah. Yeah, even, it's crazy, like, I smoked weed, like, all through high school, and just these past couple months of not smoking weed, I've noticed, like, a huge, like maturity happen in, like, my thinking and, like, just in myself. Like, I feel really different. Like, I feel like finally not smoking for a little bit, it finally gave my body and my brain a chance to finally grow up a little bit, because I feel like I've just been still young. I'm still young, obviously, but I think being 23 kind of feels like a midlife crisis almost. Like, I'm only not even halfway through college, and that's another thing too, is that I realize I need, I want to be done with college by at least 25, 26 to be safe, you know what I mean? And like, I have a lot of friends who are 26, 27 and aren't out, haven't even taken like a single class in college, or like, it's just, it's everyone takes a different path, everyone does things at their own pace and stuff. But I also have a lot of people my age are already done with college. Like, people will be out here like, yo, I'll be like, oh, you're on spring break, the spring break just passed, and they'll be like, oh, well, I graduated, so I'm on permanent spring break. And I'm like, oh, well, we should hang out. That's really cool though. And then, yeah, but yeah, oh man, I don't know what I was saying. I feel like I forgot to say something earlier. I've just been going off on tangents and stuff.
Feel free. You speak.
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I was saying, like, this project had such a positive this project had such a positive, not reaction, or positive outcome, basically, and you know, people finally take me seriously as an artist, and I feel like, you know, people were just like, whatever, you know, I got, you know, some of my favorite mixtapes that I put out only have like 50 downloads, and that's a lot still, but it also kind of sucks, and like, you know, I want to be in like the thousands or something, you know, I want to have like 1,000 downloads on my stuff, but it's like, you know, it's hard to just get out there just being in this circle, and you know, just trying to do it myself, and I realized we all need to help each other. We could all do it if, you know, strength in numbers, you know what I mean? Like, we could all do it together if we all banded together, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, you know, I'm working with Kay right now, my friend Caleb, working with him on getting these videos out this year, and you know, I have a few videos already, like 5 or 6 or so,
what songs?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. So my first video is called Backdoor. It's on YouTube. I made that one with Nick Belize. It's off my Grandma Has More Swag Than You Volume 1 mixtape. Maxwell Sage made the beat. That video is classic. Really funny. Had a lot of fun making that. A quick side note on the video thing before I forget. I'll go back to the names in a second, but what I want to do, I really want to be a director, like, aside from the music stuff. Like, I'm really into like writing scripts and stuff. Like, all my videos I've directed, like down to like the camera angle. I'm like, put the camera here, go here. I write the scripts, I think of all the shots and all the scenes and stuff, and it always, you know, it always comes out. My vision is always brought to the screen like exactly, if not even better than I imagined, you know, with the help of like Nick Belize and of course Caleb, Rebel Stillskin. That, you know, it's like we work together. It's kind of like co-directed. They put in their spins on it too and stuff, and obviously they're the one who edits them. I want to be a director. I want to do film. I have like ideas to write stories. It's like beyond the music. I want to write, you know, like weird stories, like, and make movies and stuff, and really, you know, I did a movie in my English class, and I wrote the script for it, and my group was really lazy, so I wrote the whole script, told everyone what to do. No one argued. I wasn't trying to be bossy, but like, I told everyone that, you know, told the dude with the camera, put the camera here, put the camera there, told everyone what to do basically, and it came out awesome, and we got an A or whatever, and like the grades whatever, but the video was just awesome. But anyway, the next video I did was called Pitter Patter, off my mixtape Inspired by You. Caleb actually called me one day and was like, dude, this song is so crazy, I want to do a video for you for free for it. And we shot that at the abandoned tuna factory over here where the new Target is, and they were just tearing it down, and we used to do graffiti there a lot, and it was really cool to film there in like the rubble, in the ruins of the warehouse, because the song is actually about painting graffiti, pitter patter. You know, the shaking of the cans, the rain and stuff. That's what the whole pitter patter concept came from. Next video I did was called Turtlenecks. That was off my Grandma Swag Volume 2 mixtape. Maxwell Sage is featured on that song. It's on the Sittin' Sideways instrumental. Also, the Pitter Patter is on a Toki Masa instrumental, and that's from the Inspired by You mixtape. Had to rewind the track a little bit, but Inspired by You mixtape was completely produced by Toki Masta, and the reason behind that was I was going through it. This girl, won't name her right now, but she knows who she is. She basically was the love of my life. She moved back with me to Santa Rosa for like a month, and then she suddenly dipped to San Francisco to live out there with her friends, and I don't blame her. She wanted to move back to California for a reason, and you know, but during that month, you know, I thought everything was good. Like, I thought we were gonna get back together and stuff. But when she left her laptop, and I was just listening to songs on it, and the Toki Masa beats just were insane, and I just used like all these Toki Masa beats that were on her laptop, and I know she heard the mixtape, and I wonder if she put that together, that I used those beats off of her computer, like not like trying to get at her, like get revenge or whatever, but like it just wanted her to like understand, you know what I mean? Like, this mixtape was literally inspired by her, you know what I mean? But also you too, you feel me? It's inspired by everyone, you know what I'm saying? But that's the whole concept behind that, inspired by you. It was inspired by everything around me. All the songs reference like real people in my life and real stuff that happened and stuff. Yeah, turtleneck video, back to that. That video was cracking. I had these old ladies in there. Had this old lady in my lap in a rocking chair. It was just hella funny because it was grandma swag, so I was like doing some funny stuff with that. We shot that in Santa Rosa at my grandma's house. Rest in peace, my grandma. That video was so fun. That's on Vimeo. Pitter Patter's on YouTube. Backdoor's on YouTube. Pitter Patter's also on Vimeo. Turtleneck is only on Vimeo, and the rest of my videos are only on Vimeo. But I'm currently working and nagging Caleb to upload them to YouTube because YouTube is really important. The next video I did a video before Turtleneck, but it didn't get released until recently because of some technical difficulties. But I filmed it out in Portland, and that was also off Inspired by You by Toki Monsta. That video was called, that song was called Fraction. It's one of my favorite songs I ever did, and it was really cool because we recorded it, like we got footage of me rapping like on the plane while the plane is flying, like me getting off the plane to Portland, in the airport, in Portland obviously. It was a really cool video, and it looks, compared to my newer videos, it looks really old and gritty, but it has a really cool feel to it, a real nostalgic, like real feel, you know what I mean? Like, and that song is about you know, like, well, obviously you don't know, but the song is, it was kind of about the government and stuff. Like I was commenting on, like, you know, the hook was like, are you a fraction or a fracture? Are you a factor or a has-been, or something like that? And I was just commenting on like, oh, society, you know, we just always in these rule books and manuscripts, you know, following everything that everyone's kind of telling us what to do and stuff, and, you know, tricked by the government veil and stuff. I don't even know how to explain the song. It's a cool song though. I wish I had it on me to play right now, but yeah. So the next video I did was called Natural Selection off my Mummy Raps mixtape, and I think that was my coolest video that I've done, just because of like all the scenes we did were really cool. We went out on a boat at Lake Del Val. We were on a boat. I was wearing like a weird little turban thing, and we were just trying to, I was rapping in front of like this huge pyramid and stuff, and at the sunset and on a beach and stuff, and we wanted it to have a real Egyptian feel to it, and since the song is like referencing Egypt a lot, and that whole era, whole Egyptian era, mummies and stuff, obviously mummy raps, you know, it's spelled with a W, like, you know, the pun is like the raps of the mummies, you know what I mean, but it's also raps about mummies. That video was really fun to make. Natural Selection on Vimeo. I feel like there's, see, Backdoor, Pitter Patter, Fraction, Turtleneck, Natural Selection. Yeah, I just came out with the video not too long ago off this mixtape Khaki, and the song is called Cobalt. And everyone says that's my cleanest video. It's a really short video, and I think it's the cleanest one because Caleb, my video dude, has gotten so good at editing, freelancing, working an internship with this company who does music videos and stuff, and he, you know, big ups to him. He's really moving up too. He's gotten so raw, and actually the song is coming on right now. It's perfect timing. But yeah, this video is really cool. It's a quick video. It's really cool. I'm holding a Thai tea in some scenes. It's a quick, simple video. The shots are really cool. Like, you know, it just has a cool feel to it, a cool, gritty feel. The scenes are sick. One of my favorite parts about making videos is the B-roll. You know, B-roll is when you just shoot shots without me rapping, or not even with me in it, just shooting shots of like stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, take the shot of the city line right here, oh, get the shot of these trees, get the shot of this moon, you know, like, it, you know, get this water. There's all this foam in this water. It looks really cool. Take a shot of that, you know. And the video came out really sick. And I actually forgot. We worked on. I knew I was forgetting a video because we shot this video a while ago called "Taste of a Million." It's actually a song I haven't released yet. That is going to be. Hopefully, I'll release that video closer to when I release my next project. It hasn't been edited yet, so we're just been sitting on that footage. That's a really cool video too. Had a lot of fun making that. Had fun. My friend Caleb just got this night lens, and like this lens that shoots. Basically, it looks so good that it looks like you're looking at it for real at night. Like, it's not dark at all. It's like it looks picture perfect, you know what I mean? Like at night, I'm sure you know with your cameras and stuff. But yeah, so that video, "Taste of a Million," my new song, should be coming out soon, within the next couple months. Yeah, we're just sitting on that footage. That song is gonna be on both. Well, the version of the song that I did the video for is gonna be on Illuminate, but the initial version of the song I did, which was on like a random beat I found on SoundCloud, is gonna be on Cake for Breakfast. And like Cake for Breakfast is gonna be like a mixtape / album kind of deal, and Illuminate is basically gonna be Equalate Part 2. Equalate was my first like serious album I put out, and Illuminate is gonna be like the Part 2 of that. And like I'm gonna work on it and consider it my like second serious album. And yeah, Zach 40 Hertz produced that beat, you know, another amazing beat by him. Yeah, "Taste of a Million," that's a cool song. I can't wait. It's clean, you know, talking about some stuff I haven't dropped yet, you know what I mean? Like, I've only like performed that song live, and not even on the 40 Hertz beat, only on this other beat. That's the only time I've ever leaked that song, and I've performed it live, I think, twice now.
I could see at the New Parish. I could see that.
Like rapping over there or something?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to get into shows, man. I don't know how to do it. I gotta figure it out.
I can help you.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I need to like. I'm down to open up for people. I'm down to do whatever. Like, even if my set is like one song, you know what I mean? I need to do it. And that's the thing I should talk about is that what I like the most about this music stuff, besides like, well, there's two things I gotta remember now, or a few maybe, but first and foremost, I love performing the songs. Like, there is no greater feeling in the world to me than rapping my heart out, like damn near screaming my lyrics, like not screaming but like shouting them, like it just feels so good to
let them know. Yeah,
to put it out and have people, you know, feeling it. Like one of my favorite shows I did was on 4/20. My birthday's on 4/21, and I was turning 21 that night. So it was like a huge deal, and like it was like the most packed show I ever did. There was like 50 people there. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it was a small little room, so it was sick. And like, man, these girls were like dancing to my stuff, and I was like, what? This is sick, you know what I mean? I was killing it. People said I was killing it. I was up there feeling myself. Like, man, that was like so fun. And yeah, I got to do more shows for sure. And the second thing I like the most about music is that my goal is to have my song stuck in your head in like a positive way. Like when you like have someone's song stuck in your head and you're like, God, I can't get this song out of my head, but you like the song, you know what I mean? That's what I want. I want people to have my stuff stuck in their head. I just want people to listen to my stuff, you know what I mean? Like that. And if they like the song, that's cool. If they don't, that's cool too. But if it gets stuck in your head, if you like it or not, that is absolute like my dream is to have my stuff stuck in people's heads, like in a positive way, you know what I mean? God, there's something else I wanted to say about making the music. I think the other thing is just putting like little because I put a lot of little secret things in my lines, like that people might not catch right away. I try to give it some kind of replay value. Like one of the biggest influences that is MF Doom. Like I'll listen to some of his stuff and like years later, like I won't even catch what he means until I listen to the song for like the 100th time. That's kind of what I want to do with my stuff. Like music is amazing for that.